Oh, Mitch, yeah, I was in a band called The Heroes, and I had been in a band called. When Ollie's dad died, we had some Pato gigs in the book, and Pato said, "Oh, we'll have to cancel the gigs." So I said, "No, don't. Let's do that. Let's get a bunch of people together and sort out some songs and go out and do the gigs." And that was the first um, band that I played in with two drummers, uh, and that was called Dick and the Fireman, which is the name Pato saw written on a wall somewhere. Dick and the Fireman, and that drummer, I played them with a guy called Bryson Graham, who was uh, the drummer in Spooky Tooth. And then I went out. We did a Joe Cocker tour, and Jim Keltner left the tour after about the first four gigs, and eventually I took his place playing alongside Jimmy Carstein. So I was go on with Pato, change my shirt, and then go on with Joe Cocker as well. And Jimmy Carstein, he played with Taj Mahal, he played with the Everly Brothers, he played, he's most famous for playing with J.J. Cale. And then I played with, then Hinkley took it over, Tim Hinkley, a piano player. I said, I don't want to organise this anymore, it was too much organising roadies and PAs, and all different musicians would turn up, and then I started doing it with Ian Wallace, another great English drummer. Ian went off to America and left us all behind, saying he was going to seek his fortune in America. He said he'll never do anything, and then he ended up working with Bob Dylan after about 6 months. And then I did it with what's his name? The guy from Simon Kirke, but it didn't work out. Simon couldn't really get into having a two drummer setup, so Mitch came along, and then Mitch and I did it for a couple of years. Whenever the Heroes got together, being Mitch and I, and yeah, it was good, really good. When we were close friends, he's good fun guy. Didn't have any money. Hendrix had signed about 3 different management contracts with about 3 different loads of New York hoodlums or somebody, or mafiosi type people. And when Noel Redding and Mitch found out that Hendrix had died, they hot-footed it over to the Cayman Islands, I think it was, to get the money out and get their share, because they'd all been taking a wage every week. And they got over, all the money had gone, so Mitch ended up living in a basement flat with Polly Palmer, the vibes player, and Mitch's daughter, Aisha, and they all lived down there in this dingy bloody basement. And he's a lovely bloke though, Mitch. Terrible timekeeper, but he was a lovely bloke.